You probably know this guy. This is Bill Gates, and without him there wouldn't be Microsoft, Windows, Hotmail, Outlook Mail, OneDrive, Xbox, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, every other Microsoft Office product, and Internet Explorer. Bill Gates founded Microsoft together with Paul Allen in 1975. Yes, Paul, you get some attention too, because everyone forgets about you. Because within a radius of 10 meters around you, there's probably at least one Microsoft device or device using Microsoft software that makes them really incredibly, extremely abnormal rich. But how rich? $78.5 billion estimated. But this number is so big, it is hard to form an image of how much money that is. So, the question here is, how rich is Bill Gates actually? Imagine Bill Gates decides to withdraw all his money and wants it in $1 bills. Then he walks out of the bank with 78.5 billion bills, and wait, is that even possible? Is it possible to lift 78.5 billion bills? Well, that's quite an easy sum, because the weight of $1 bill is 1 gram. So that money would have a total weight of 78.5 million grams, or 78.5 million kilograms. Which is definitely not something a human can lift, because it's comparable to the weight of the Eiffel Tower. 7.5 times. Let's put it in another perspective. The total length of a dollar bill is 155.956 millimeters. If Bill Gates had a lot of spare time and tape, he would lay down all his 78.5 billion notes one after another. How long would the line be he was able to make? Would that be as long as Florida from north to south, or as long as Chile, or maybe even Benghazi in Libya to Cape Town in South Africa? Let's find out. The length of a dollar bill times the amount of bills equals 12.2 trillion millimeters, which is the same as 12,242,646 kilometers, which is 305.5 times the circumference of the Earth. Just imagine seeing 205 parallel lines of dollar bills, knowing it makes a circle around the Earth. That is a lot of money. Now, Bill Gates tries to recollect all his money and decides to do something else with it. In this case, he doesn't want to make a line, but he makes a giant blanket using dollars and tape. How big would the blanket be? Well, first you need to know the surface of a $1 bill. We already knew the length was 155.956 millimeters, and Wikipedia tells us the width is 66.294 millimeters, which makes the surface approximately 103 square millimeters. This times the amount of $1 notes he has would create a surface of 811.6 square kilometers. For comparison, the country of Singapore is just 714 square kilometers. So technically Bill Gates would be able to cover Singapore with dollars. Wow. But these numbers don't say anything about what Bill Gates can buy. Let's say that Bill Gates wants to spend all his money before he dies. The life expectancy of someone in the US is 78 years. Bill Gates is 59 years old, so statistically he has 19 years left. To spend all his money before he dies, he should spend $4.15 billion a year. That's $11.4 million a day. How much is $11.4 million? To be exact, it is 200 Rolex Air King silver watches for $1 million, 2 Lamborghini Aventadors for also $1 million, 250 square meters of ground in Paris for $2 million. In the center, not somewhere outside it, a Bluebird Leopard yacht for $1 million, a Dassault Falcon private jet for $6 million, and a luxury penthouse in Amsterdam Harbor for $500,000. Bill Gates is able to spend this amount of money per day and wouldn't be out of money before he dies. This is all assuming that he has no income, which he does have, so it would be even more. However, I couldn't find out what Bill Gates' income is. Now comes the surprise, he doesn't. Instead of buying luxury stuff, Bill Gates spends a lot of his money on health, water and food development, making him an important person to continents like Africa. What would you do if you had $78.5 billion? Leave a comment below. Please like and share this video to support me and subscribe for more videos. Bye!